This is
Dk&Natasia.
Back with another video, man.
In today's video, we're going to be reacting to Ray J threatening Pastor Bryant.
If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Click that bell for all post notifications. Why?
Because it's free.
Because it's free to do so. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Okay, you guys, so I don't know what's going on with Ray J, but he is in the headlines because he threatened Pastor Bryant. Now, Pastor Bryant has a podcast that he self-named, and Ray
J off the hook. Like, now we threatening pastors now?
Right. That's the
Where we do that at?
Why would you threaten a pastor?
It's just like, I just don't understand that. What point is Ray J trying to prove threatening a pastor? Go threaten one of them gangster rappers. Like,
right.
You targeting a church? You targeting a pastors? That's weird energy, bro. I don't mess with that's weird activity. Like, I'm not messing with that.
J did an interview with him. Now, I'm guessing this interview didn't go how Ray J wanted it to go because he blasted him on his IG stories and threatened him. He said if he showed this interview, he was going to get snatched up out that pulpit.
Nothing but love for Pastor Bryant. Shout out to Jamal Bryant. Shout out to Von Alvarez. But if y'all play that interview, somebody getting snatched off the pulpit.
Straight like that?
But what was said in the interview?
That's what I want. Is they exposing things?
Exactly.
Did you come playing with your nose and things? You get what I'm saying? Because it just don't make sense. You ready to snatch Pastor Jamal Bryant straight from off the pulpit?
Right.
Well, I ain't never heard nobody play with no pastor from a church.
Right,
you the first.
He disrespectful.
And then gonna say they gonna snatch him from the pulpit. I don't understand that.
If he released an interview that obviously you probably was doing something wrong.
You weren't supposed to do.
Yeah. You don't want people to know.
And that's why you don't go to those interviews doing the wrong thing.
Exactly.
Come, conduct yourself in the most extraordinary way. And just, come on, you know what I'm saying?
Because now we the people, we want to know what you said on that interview.
Now we interested. Now we want them to drop it. So if you go in there, go snatch him off the pulpit, you going to have to deal with God, boy.
For sure.
Talking about he going to snatch Pastor Jamal Bryant straight from off the pulpit. The same pulpit where he be praying for people at.
Exactly.
The same pulpit he be calling you up. Come on up, brother. Raise your hands.
And this is why things
Let me pray for you, brother.
Because
you want to beef with pastors, go beef with some hood. Go beef with somebody else.
Right.
You want to snatch pastors off pulpits.
Go beef with Nicki Minaj's husband after she said what she said about you.
After Nicki Minaj's husband. Go beef with Jocelyn. Ain't that Nicki Minaj's husband?
Is it?
Jocelyn?
No, it's Kenneth.
Kenneth. Go beef with Kenneth. Go beef with Kenneth. Like, is you scared of Kenneth?
Exactly.
You feel me?
For sure.
Dude, strange. I'm not feeling that.
Don't play the interview. It's not clear. It was out of bounds. Me and Pastor Bryant need to talk because the way I was treated was dirty and illegal. And I don't like it. And I don't want nobody to play that fucking interview.
Why would he want to talk to him if he just said he gonna snatch him up? Like, why would they talk? I don't understand.
Straight off the pulpit. Let's not forget the pulpit.
I don't even know what that means.
The pulpit is where the preacher goes stand up there, right? You know how, okay, let me pan it out for you. Let me give it to you because I forgot you was a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you remember when Martin Luther King was giving that speech and the thing he was standing up in front of, when the presidents go talk and they stand in front of that thing?
Yeah, that's a
pulpit. Y'all let us know in the comment section, is that a podium or a pulpit? What's a pulpit?
I don't know what a pulpit is. I never heard of that. So
is that where they do the baptism at?
It sounds more like it would be that. I don't know.
No, bro. You ain't tricking my head. The pulpit gotta be that thing they stand there and they preaching. You know? No, for real. Y'all let us know in the comment section if y'all know what we talking about and who right about this pulpit. Because I know what I'm saying. Because what's talked about was understood and got to be explained.
Well, if he said that and he mean he gonna snatch him up off where he
straight up off the pulpit,
he's disrespectful. Because when I heard that, I didn't even know what pulpit mean. But if he said that, he's disrespectful.
Because I'm saying, okay, what else would you thought it meant? You got to look at a church setting, right? He's a pastor. He gonna snatch you straight off the pulpit. So I'm saying you ain't thinking about the aisleway, are you? You ain't thinking about the church benches.
You know how when you don't know a word, you just you just you just pay attention to the other words that he said, so you just ignore that word and just, like, he said he gonna snatch him straight off the pulpit, but in my mind, I just read he just gonna snatch him up, right? Because I don't understand what pulpit means. So
yeah, he gonna snatch him straight down from the place where, you know.
Yeah. So.
And now I'm not feeling that.
I don't care if you from the church or not. Like, be respectful and do people right. Don't call people out their name and don't make people feel like they not safe in a place where they thought they were safe. I'm telling you right now.
Not to keep stopping it, but if something happened to you, it's like you would want him to put that out there so you can see the ugly that he's doing, you know, especially as a pastor. That'll make him look bad, you know.
Do you know that of that pastor? Like, have you heard of him? Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna be real. I don't think a lot of people be knowing pastors. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm
like,
saying,
it's more common to like know a rapper than like a pastor. And why is the world like that nowadays? Like, I don't know too many. You know too many pastors?
I don't know not one.
I know like gospel singers. I want to say.
I don't even know not one of them.
So it's like, that's what I'm saying. That's what's wrong with the world, and that's the issue.
I'm telling you right now, we need to work it out. Because if we don't, that's gonna be a problem.
And you see at the bottom, he wrote, "Think I'm playing." Now, side note, Ray J must be talking about hiring some goons to snatch him up off that pulpit, because I don't know nobody who's scared of Ray J. I don't know nobody who gets intimidated by Ray J. So he must have a different plan going on, but that's not all, y'all. So a few hours after he posted that video, he posted a...
She forgot to say allegedly.
Right.
Because if you say allegedly, that don't mean if you true or it's false, because it's allegedly. So damn, she claims he can go get some goons. Allegedly finna go get him a hitman. Allegedly to go.
Well,
No, he didn't say that. Let me not put that in his mouth. To go. The pastor scraped him off the pulpit. I'm not feeling that whatsoever. I don't know what he did. We need to see this interview to know what he did before you hire who you want to hire, Ray J. Because some telling me what you saying ain't even talked about.
Right,
What we
no,
talked
for
about ain't
real.
even saying. Because I feel like you lying straight like that.
I feel like he's lying
Because he would just let him post the interview so we could see his
Exactly.
Pastor Jamal's true colors.
and then just say you gonna snatch him off. after
Straight off
he
the
posts.
pulpit. Like, you gonna do it. You ain't physically gonna do it. You gonna try to pay somebody to do it.
Yeah, but why that lady say she know he ain't gonna do it? Like, she.
Yeah, T lady, why did you say that? Something very strange about that. Are you in on it?
I don't know Ray J, but like, I don't know, like what he came from.
We don't know what he gonna do.
But seeing how he was acting on that Nicki Minaj interview, maybe he ain't gonna do nothing to nobody.
Gave zest.
Yeah.
Gave flick of the wrist. You know what I'm saying?
another video saying that somebody just tried to shoot at him.
Just tried to shoot me and tried to kill me. And you want me to apologize? Fuck you.
Now I'm a
Now pastors calling hits, man. What the? So he want to pin that on the pastor. The pastor was at church praying when he was getting shot at, bro. He
know
wasn't nowhere
what?
near the vicinity.
Here's my take on it. I really feel like the pastor did it because something is strange about this pastor doing a podcast.
You take that back. Oh, you saying that about the pastor? Oh. I don't think the pastor did it. I don't. Look, if he did that, he gonna have to take it over God. But I don't think he did it.
Who else would have did it? Come on now.
Man, it's Ray J beefing with everybody. How we know Orlando Brown ain't do it?
No, for real. How we know that? Okay.
Feel me?
I
Like,
don't know
come
who
on,
did it
like, how
either.
we know? How we know if Nicki ain't hired nobody allegedly? We don't know.
Right.
You ain't no right because you straight pinpoint that on the pastor. What you gotta think what the deacons and stuff gonna think of
Just
that.
because I feel like the pastor having his own podcast is throwing me off. It's like, are you really a pastor? That's just what
Man, now pastors can't have no life. Now pastors can't club. Pastors can't drink,
No,
and
they
then come in there
cannot.
on Sunday and preach the
He
word.
cannot. He want to be messy pastor.
Man, pastors
no.
gonna have so you basically saying pastors can't have no either. Like he can't get no boom boom because he a pastor. He can't get no boom boom the night
They're
before and
supposed
go
to hold
preach.
themselves to a higher standard. And
I'm saying though, he still is. That's why he's giving the word to you, so you could be able to lead with the word. And what's in his personal life, that's in that man's personal life.
it's strange.
That's like you saying you a doctor, so when you go home, You can't dance to no Sexy Red or none of that just because you're a doctor. Everything got to be medical, because they ain't going to trust you with the lies if you bob your head to this Sexy Red song.
You can't listen to Sexy Red.
Come on, y'all.
Assuming based off his last video, he gotta be talking about Pastor, because who else is he talking about who would want him to apologize? Now I'm assuming they must have had some type of conversation, and maybe he told him, well, you need to publicly apologize, and Ray J doesn't want to apologize. Now that's just my guess. Now as far as who tried to allegedly kill him, I don't even know, because there's no details on that. There's nothing about it that has came out.
We don't even know if Ray J told the truth at this point.
This
probably didn't even happen. Like
they were just thinking that. Like he
He's
probably
probably
just
lying.
made something up
Yeah.
to make it look like that pastor is trying to call a hit on him.
Yeah, for sure.
Why you go to the internet? Why you go to the police if somebody shot at you?
Trying to get the attention off that interview that he don't want nobody to see.
Now, Pastor Jamal Bryant did respond to Ray J's threats, and this is what he said on his IG page. I was so grateful to recently interview one of the few mavericks of this generation, Ray J, who has been more than impactful in many different fields. It was both surprising and disheartening to wake up to unfounded threats and baseless accusations directed at me. As part of our commitment to honest dialogue, we ensured that specific comments with potential legal ramifications were edited out of the interview to safeguard the best interests of a brother beloved. Our Jamal Bryant podcast mission is to foster authentic and constructive conversations with thought leaders, and this episode was no exception. We are a live to tape production that ordinarily makes no edits. However, in the spirit of brotherhood, it was mixed with an agreement that no other adjustments would be made. It's the Jamal Bryant podcast, let's be clear, endeavors to be earnest and transparent on every episode. Though private agreements have now been brought into the public eye, I refuse to be embroiled in a battle that demeans our community and all that I stand for. I love my brother unconditionally, and I stand on my agreed promise. Grace and peace to you all. And he made it very clear that he is dropping the interview Thursday on all platforms. So before, I wouldn't.
Thursday, he's gonna drop it.
That's what I was gonna say.
By Sunday, Ray J gonna pop it. I'm talking about Ray J coming through the church aisle, moving swift. You did that? You did it? Grabbing him straight by his tie. Doing one of them twists. Coming with some script. Oh, slamming him down. Having his way in front of the church, but you gotta think. Is the deacons gonna let that happen? Elder Airboy, he got his cane still. He still know how to use that motherfucker like when he used to play softball in Little League.
I don't think they're gonna let that happen.
So they gonna do him the worst way. He step in that church, he ain't making out of that church. And then you know who they gonna have to take it up with?
God.
With the man above.
Even have known about this interview, I didn't even know Pastor Jamal Bryant had a podcast, but now I'm gonna make sure I watch. But I want to know, what do you guys think about Ray J threatening Pastor to pull him up?
Pastor Jamal, man, go ahead and just do away with that podcast. We got niggas trying to snatch you straight from off the pulpit.
Well, what he basically trying to tell us is he ain't worried about Ray J, so.
And Pastor say he's stepping. He say some little zest goofy ain't gonna play with me. That's how he thinking about him. When he come in there with almighty strength and then come in there on that timing, he gonna wish he ain't drop it. He said on all platforms too. Cause you gotta think though, he paid Ray J. You feel me? To even come out there.
Yeah, for sure.
So for you to get paid, I'ma still need my work behind that.
Exactly.
So he should drop it.
He should
See,
drop
look,
it.
even if that involves you getting snatched from off the pulpit, you still live another day. So it's like, go ahead, go through that, go ahead, get snatched, and continue making videos. But now on a serious tip, man, hopefully everything go good. Hopefully Ray J don't step into that church. Hopefully whatever's on that interview, it's not nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? And just everybody just need to keep the peace. I just don't like that for Ray J or the pastor. It's just like, how did this even happen? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's my synopsis. You got something to say? Like, give him a little something. Shit.
I think that the pastor need to drop the interview, and I think that if Ray J do anything to the pastor, then he is gonna have to deal with, his consequences.
He gonna have to deal with God, and he gonna have to deal with jail. But he
Yeah.
might like jail, according to Nicki Minaj, what she said about him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed, go to subscribe, click that bell for all post notifications.
It's free to do so. And send this video to everybody on your phone.
I kind of set you up on that because I didn't
know.
ask why. One more time. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button, click that bell for all post notifications.
You send it.
Why?
Because it's free to do so.
Because it's free to do so do it now.
Yeah.
What else we gotta say? Oh, send this video to everybody you know.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I'm talking about literally everybody you know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody.
Everybody.
This is DK.
And Natasia.
Checking out with another video. Y'all like that for real. I know.